It's one.
Let's go to Malitano. Let's have Malitana, but we are coming in about now. Boma, so I'm okay with that.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl MJ Don't Trip, and I'm back again with another video. You know I always fucking deliver. And from the title of this video, you see, one, I'm not alone. I'm with these beautiful ladies. Okay, as I've already said, I'm with these three beautiful ladies. And firstly, we have Michelle Mayer. Say hi.
Hi guys.
And then we have Aisha.
Hi.
And then we have Cookie. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for being a part of the video. Today, as I said, we're going to talk about a species that I honestly don't agree with the making of it. But anyway, so we have a bunch of things that we find annoying about the male species. They're not boys, they're the male species at this point. So I'm going to say what annoys me, and then you're going to give us your opinion or whatever views about how you feel about that, right? Yeah. So we're starting, right? Okay, so one thing that annoys the fuck out of me about boys is that they're into this whole ghosting thing.
Yeah.
I don't know when that happened, when that started, for what reason, and the fact that we're hyping that shit. I hate it. How do you feel about that?
That is the most childish thing ever.
It
You feel like you must be a grown man.
Grown as boy.
Grown, like gather up the courage to say, wait, so the king, this is not working out.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm not feeling this.
Communicate.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong. So as we were saying.
Okay, so we have another a gent here, a male species, Kyo Are. And he feels it's unfair for us to make this video, and then there's no guy who's gonna try and like speak up for the guys. So he's going to be here for that, right? As I said, ghosting, she said it's very childish. And when
in my defense, it's self-care.
In your defense.
Self-care.
Why?
What do you mean it's self-care?
We're choosing peace, okay?
Peace. So you fuck Mwana Mudimu, you promise her the world, and then you ghost her, and then that's self-care. Why didn't you fucking tell her what one time to me? I just want your pussy, and then.
And if you wanted peace, you wouldn't have started at all, man.
That's the thing about men. They only get at one thing, and that's disrupting your peace.
Yes, like and also I feel like you should communicate.
Alright, so the second thing that annoys me about the male species is this whole thing about like dick size, right? Honestly, for me, you know what? Okay, Haribwa got dick size, right? I like to compare to a camera, right? There are people who have the camera that is too rang. I don't know if you buy no camera phone.
Wait, dick size or dick pics?
God, I compare dick size to cameras. So a guy can have a big dick and not know how to use it. So it's not honestly about the dick size. I'm saying your dick size does not determine your game. That's how like there are people who have big ass shit and then they don't know how to use it.
Praise the Lord.
Disappointed.
Amen.
Let's carry on.
Praise the
The
Lord.
third thing that annoys us about men is how they're insecure about male best friends.
I mean, I can't relate.
I
can't relate.
Okay, I can't relate too, but
I can
you know how like guys
situation.
always feel like, hey, Kana, you can't have a best friend of Simani and stuff. Hey, why are you not starting some Simani? Like, bitch, you ain't fucking there when they were there. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you.
You know what I think?
I think also the insecurity comes from the fact that as a guy, you know that you're not fulfilling your role.
Yeah.
So that is where the insecurity part comes in.
And
If
they
at
know
all
what
you're
they
in
do
a
with that
relationship and you know very well that you're doing the right job, there's
Yeah.
absolutely no need
Breathe-
for you to be insecure
Worried.
whatsoever.
If you trust your girl,
Yeah.
if you trust your girl, then you don't have. There's no even. If you trust your girl, then there's no reason to doubt her and her friends. So the third thing, Why are boys so childish?
In what
Childish in
sense?
what way?
In what sense?
Yeah.
For me, childish can be kanya prioritizing your priorities, ne? Why was one by they prioritize what they listen and lie musula. The guys by at this point, right? We have guys who are already hustling. Guys by they're already like investing in their dreams, you know, as much as saving. And then the guys by was so sell one and quarter Friday, home road baby way. Can na business showing machine and then when how more save. I feel like it's immature sort of. I get when you're childish, you're immature. I get you don't have plans of growing. And then it doesn't sit straight with me, honestly. I can't be out here trying to prepare myself for the society when I also what the fuck am I
How
going to
do
do?
you dating Klaus and expect
I'm not dating a clown.
The issue about childishness, I think somehow also as girls we tend to make a mistake. You would choose a guy knowing very well his priorities and probably his intentions. That is why they always talk about compatibility. Choose somebody who you're compatible with. If you date somebody,
stage is very essential.
exactly.
But it's
The talking stage is very important because that is where you get to talk about who you are, what you want, and what you expect.
You have to know that person.
So sometimes a guy will tell you, babe, now I drink, I smoke, I party a lot, and you'll be like, oh, I can deal with it.
Yeah.
And along the way, you realize that it's really
It's like, nah,
what you
that's
can
not
handle.
my
So
friend.
that is why you need to choose somebody who you're compatible with, such that you cannot say some guy is childish because you knew in the first place that these are his priorities, but you still chose to be with him.
Okay,
So
Aisha.
compatibility.
I beg to differ because relationships are about growth. If you meet me at 16, obviously at 16 you want to drink, you want to do all these things.
Hey,
But if we're going to date from 16 till 20 and at 20 you don't grow to say, well, I need to stop drinking, then that's not it.
Especially for me, because I love them young. So now I'm not just because I want a person who's on my thinking level. I can't go join 20 years because then he wants to grow. Yeah, it's okay for me to give a one right now with that thing. Hey, so hello, it should show in a relationship for me you're adding value to each other in a relationship. Hey, moving on. Niggas who lie and cheat. And then they want to justify themselves. And then they want to justify themselves for what? You lie, you cheat, and then you're like, no, I didn't know that truth. Like what? Just justification that things like want to hello 5 years.
Basadi, it's
Honestly, not that now. Another thing about cheating is that it's not the cheating itself.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you let me find out. That's the disrespect. You know what? It pisses me off.
And also, I feel like I was told about them, just let them
Just
know.
leave.
You know what?
Just leave. Honestly, I feel like just leave.
Yes.
Because imagine hella, you are cheating on a girl publicly, disrespecting her. People fucking know.
Humiliating.
It's humiliation on its own. And then now, God, the girl is not satisfying you.
Personally, I do not tolerate cheating, not even a little bit. Reason being, cheating is a process on its own. It starts with texting a girl while you have a girlfriend. First of all, you know you're not supposed to text her. While you have another girl, and you invite her to your room, you start talking, and then you start kissing, and then one thing leads to the
Then
next.
things get some
Cheating is a process, so there's absolutely no way you can justify.
You can't justify
cheating.
cheating.
You had every opportunity to stop it, but you didn't. It's disrespectful. I'll definitely break up with you.
And there's no such thing as it was a mistake.
How when I'm mistaken, I said, but you knew what you were doing.
Yes.
And then let's talk about the lying. Boys, but boys lie.
Unprovoked.
Lie.
Unprovoked.
You can catch a guy. You can catch a guy in a lie, and then he's like, yeah, no, I'll have to admit I lied. Why? It was something.
Another lie.
Sorry, I don't understand, but to just be truthful with yourselves. Sorry, like if you know why it's what he says, stop lying. Happen like if you know people, some guys they lie about stuff because they just I'm not your mother. Don't fucking lie to me. Just be honest with what no babe.
And
the reason why I can't come and cause 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't start making up
It's
excuses.
better you tell me now when I know what like know about it like in the future. Like
It pisses me off.
Because none of that, if you lie, you're on the hello and then I catch you in your lie, it's gonna be like, maybe everything you've told me is a lie, and then I don't even like trust you. So, but can you just be honest with yourself? I know your dick is small, but just tell me, you know, Millicent, my dick is average, but
confident guys.
You don't. Yo, but I hate a guy. I hate a guy who's overconfident.
Niggas.
Just I'd rather a guy who we're gonna sex chat, but then I'll actually see the result in the end. Then I go, hey, I'm gonna make you come 7 times. Hey, what. Like, the disappointment is just so painful. But anyway, it's the boys, you know, the species. Moving on, I want us to talk about guys who are emotionally unavailable in relationships. Guys who go like, hey, because Katako broke my heart, I'm never going to trust these bitches.
Then
and then
get into a relationship.
If
you're not ready to like feel like we sort of getting, I can't avail myself, I can't emotionally avail myself.
Yeah.
Then don't do that, because you torture the person you're with, the person you're planning on being with at that particular
I
moment.
know guys, but then they'll be like, hey, I don't want to be in a relationship. But then at the same time, what about a relationship? Hey, nigga, you said you don't want to be in a relationship. Hey, but at the same time, you're out there, you know what? It's not
I
that
feel like
that's
girls
thing.
enable this unique. I feel like the reason why boys are because they enable it. Broke my heart. I don't want to date. And like, you know what? I'm gonna change your perception on love. I'm gonna make people in love.
You cannot change.
He said he does not want to date. And then you're there. Next thing you're crying, men are stressed. But you did it yourself. Leave men alone.
Bon, hamsana sabat na mo relationship kana go sokodisa le mo relationship ba go sokodisa ke go wena open in now wena hello open ang apo in now when ho watang go dira dilo but ene a le ho there's a whole wall. Just leave.
And sometimes we do these things to ourselves as girls, like just giving too much. Oh boy, now one thing about me, I will advocate for leaving, because there's 7 billion people in this world. Leave. 2 million in this country.
One thing about a guy will never do something he believes he does not want to.
When men want you, they make sure.
They make sure.
I want to you're not the one, my sister. You're wasting your time.
Still I say, date gents who like you. Point blank.
It's not even about that. They get hurt by what what's wrong?
Yeah, that is true. Insensitivity. Insensitivity also kills. So about to talk about the insensitivity issue. You need to be very careful about that, because you never, the kind of background that a person comes from. You talk about maybe the fact that I have a huge tummy or that I'm fat or whatever, and it's something that I've always been insecure about, and the minute you mention that, it sticks to my mind. Go to the negative overrides the positive. I always think about all the negative things you said, and I'm forget all the positive things that you probably said to me. So insensitivity kills such that it can permanently kill somebody's confidence.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, people commit suicide and whatnot, and you start blaming the world and whatnot. But you forget that at one point you mentioned something about that particular person that killed him or her forever. So
just
don't be busy.
there's no need.
And it adds up to stress, to self-hate, and it's so sad. Be respectful. As much as you respect your mother, we're all going to be mothers. Respect women in general. Okay, so lastly, we're going to talk about.
Hey, I'm not believing. Basimani.
It's one.
Lesango thawa malitalo. Le thawa malitalo na babu ya ka banyana ba rona. Boma, shebele shina male bona.
It's
related to this.
Yeah.
But like, do you expect your boy to like fight for you? He has like ever got like a text?
And I'm the one who's going to fight.
Attack.
I'm the fighter. I'll be like, baby, sit down.
Like, do you expect
Born
your
Warinda.
boyfriend to like fight the thief?
Not the one who's going to
Or
fight.
like,
Oh, that's a tricky one.
I
No,
know.
obviously.
Or like, if
that
okay,
people-
like, or like if you get harassed by guys, but like drunk men, do you expect your boyfriend to
In
like,
general,
He needs to do
women
something.
want a guy
Yeah,
with
he needs to do
who
something.
you have to do. Well, both of y'all, honestly.
Because like people always talk about men and women being equal, and I beg to differ. Men and women will never ever be
Physically, now for me, it's just
Physically-
about the physicality. That's it.
That's the thing. Men were created or designed to be protectors. Men were created or designed to actually be that shield. And if you're in a relationship with a guy, a thief comes and he runs away, instead of trying to talk
we must
him
run.
out, or no, at least do something about
And
it.
I just feel like, no, I don't expect you to do shit.
Nah, I'm the
That's
one
a
who's
lie.
going to beat the thief, and then I carry my baby and we go.
I tell my boyfriend all the time.
This other thing, honestly, I'm going to touch it because we don't talk about this as much as the law does not even do shit about this, does not even do anything about this.
Femicide.
I'm going to talk about
Femicide.
femicide, rape, gender-based violence on both parts. What I like.
Yeah.
And guys, by no worry, they actually believe that it's okay. Guys who justify. So there's a video of South Africa when and then the guy was like, I did a video about what what. And then the guy hit her. More video, and then you know what the guy's caption was, hey,
Why?
you can never justify abuse. So guys by Longore, they beat bitches up just because they got hurt. Honestly, it's wrong. It is very wrong. And guys by Longore, they can justify that you're going to grow into an abusive husband, an abusive human being who is an animal.
Everybody has the ability to know that what they're doing
Is wrong.
and they have the ability to stop whatever
They're doing. Yeah. So the girls have a little role in this.
Yeah.
Ngwanyana, we're not a guy who's abusive. Wamona before you even date him. If you see that in a guy, leave my nigga. Because next time when you cause his rage, he's going to beat you up. So why not have a bitch? Like why, bro? Why? Not that that's the one thing that I hate about girls. And then hey, it's not easy. But you're going to be in this you're going to be in this abusive relationship for 7 years and then you break up. Imagine the 7 years you lost of your life. Nalantin. Honestly, Lantin. That's why I now want to tolerate a friend who does that. I'm gonna make sure that
But like, also, we understand it's so hard to like let go of someone you really love. But like,
it will happen.
But, okay, question: how do you love somebody who treats you like
Trash.
hey, look.
I don't think
No,
I
'cause
don't
they-
think
'cause
it's
they
love.
self.
I do not think it's love. I don't know which word to use, but I think you are tolerating that person. You
And
don't
yes, you don't love them.
No,
And you have
because you love them.
depending
That's
on
why
them
they're so
emotionally.
hard.
No, Michelle Way, you know what? From now the cases I've seen in this abusive relationship, they're so good, have that confidence. That's why when they love a person, but not too attached.
attached to that
You get too attached, and once you get too attached, or what's similar, we isolate from your other friends and literally in the world. Once you start hating, you are like, what's going to happen?
Exactly.
Or one now. Over you, choose your
If
health,
people are
bro.
going to talk, let them talk. At the end of the day, you made a choice that is suitable for you.
Love your self-worth.
Yeah.
Self-worth. That is the only topic I agree with.
Yeah.
Because if you love yourself and you know what you deserve, you're not gonna let a person unlove you
Yeah.
and treat you like trash. Be with people who love you. Because love it entails everything that we've been talking about. So if he loves you, he's going to teach you right in every way. Okay, so this is the end of the video. I hope you liked the video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. This was a very fun video to make. Thank you for this, guys. But what they feel about these things. Niggas, I know why you have some of these vices. Try to work on it so that you can find yourself a woman who will love you and you'll love them back. Until next time, bye.